guys, it's me, Missy. I'm back, and today I'm going to be playing some more Disco Elysium than when I last played this. We had tried to catch who we thought was responsible for the death of this guy, a mercenary, but we didn't catch her. And now we're back to square one, so the hunt continues. With that, let's get into the game. What is my objective exactly? Determine where the shot came from. Notoriously corrupt cop, Puta Madres. Pione, that's what she was scared of. When you get the chance, call your station, find out more if you dare. Return to the whirling after the whole instigator debacle. Someone has something to answer to. Okay. Well, I guess we're going back to the whirling. So that's why I believe. This way and over here. Yep. Yeah, I think I have a skill point I need to use. Rhetoric, perception. Do more perception. Okay, that's good. So, it's time to put this back, and we're good for now, and time to go back to the whirling. Cannot believe I have 100 real on me. That seems impossible. Get back all the way over here.
Stop. Now. It is time.
For what?
Crisis. Death. You can feel it in your blue soul.
What am I supposed to do?
Arm yourself with anything you can, unless you have nothing. Because you didn't find your lost gun, then just walk to your death. I can talk you out of it, whatever it is. You're too likable to die. Don't worry.
Fight with my bare hands if I have
It
to.
would be better if you didn't have to. It's not just your own life that will be at stake.
Okay. Let's not be armed with just my bare hands. Here, look. See? I have a thing. Where is everybody? And they shouldn't all be just gone.
I'm all out of shits to give, loincloth. Welcome to the fucking reckoning. Put your damn gun down. People are gonna get hurt. We need to talk this through. All right?
I don't think they're gonna talk.
Shut up! You're not gonna talk yourself out of this, loincloth shit fuck.
This is the scab leader. His chest rises and falls under the ceramic breastplate. His fingers reach for the butt of his sidearm.
Say nothing.
This is a misunderstanding. Nothing irreversible has happened yet. You can just return to your unit and forget all about this.
The Kypt is merciful, willing to spare us if we just forget about our murdered and humiliated commander. I think we should just kill everyone, Corty.
You are all drunk. Come to your senses. You won't gun down 7 people in the middle of the street. This isn't a frontier town or a jungle outpost.
Easy, Lizzie. Let me handle it. I know guys like this. I'm sure we can come to a peaceful agreement. Ain't that right, fellas?
Peaceful.
Nest in your abdominal cavity like a little wild mouse. The masked man's words are barely intelligible, but you can hear them.
Fuck, there's the third one. How did we miss something like this?
— Big one is the damn scab
If
leader.
this turns into a firefight, we should take him out first.
A sound strategy. He's the leader.
What do we
My
do?
plan is not to get killed, but we have to intervene.
Stop, this is the police.
Get lost, comedian. You cops had your chance. Now it's fucking time for some justice.
He licks his lips, whipping his gun at the crowd, losing his balance for a moment. He staggers backwards. He really is drunk. That's bad. Easy now, no one needs to die here today.
Oh, people are gonna die today. We're not leaving it like this. These tribals hung him up for everyone to see.
No one is going to kill anyone. Let's just put the guns down and talk like civilized human beings.
She doesn't seem to understand the severity of the situation.
Oh lord.
A wordless gurgle, the killer loads his long rifle. The leader gives a small nod to the helmeted man. You feel your fists contract as you stand there between these men, all carrying real weapons. No, it's okay. Soften him up and trust the others to attack if it comes to that. Make him talk. Present an argument. Even if it comes to a fight, it's always a good idea to drag it out. Get under his skin. I don't know about this getting under his skin. He'll only get under yours. I'm barely keeping you together here. This is it.
Think of an argument.
All right, here we go. This is an illegal tribunal. Krenner would never sanction this. Who's the commanding officer? Take your pick. You only have time for one argument. Choose wisely.
Who's in charge of your unit after the death of your colonel?
I am a Colonel Major with over 15 years of live combat experience. When my colonel gets hanged by clay monkeys, I lead the platoon on a retaliation strike.
So you are the highest ranking of the three of you.
Nah, I just have the biggest gun.
Hold on, what's the highest ranking in colonel?
King Reaper.
As the leader of this group, reconsider your actions. This does not need to end in bloodshed.
You're right. But you see, I want it to end in bloodshed.
Okay, it's not much, but he's thinking about something else, and his hand is off the gun. This did something. Easy now. Tell them these men didn't do it. There's a peaceful way out.
Listen, they didn't do it.
Yeah? Who did then?
That's a good question. Who did do it? And I'm starting to think that we actually did do the whole killing this person thing. Someone else. Someone who's not here now.
How fucking convenient.
Yeah, it's very convenient, but we haven't gotten that far yet. He was shot from a great distance. The sniper did it. I mean... He was shot from a great distance. The sniper did
You
it.
think I'm fucking stupid, cop? What if I just shot one of your pals here, right now, huh?
Golden Flame, hi! Dude, I'm scared of you. But, look,
How about
calm
the kid?
down.
Tell me it was a magic fucking sniper one more time.
Stop being an
Listen,
ass.
please. This cop and this drumhead cop marshal won't decide who...
My logic's pretty high. Let's go.
Your mind grinds to a
Oh,
halt.
gosh.
All you can see is the revolver in the man's armored hand, swaying, pointed
Well,
at her.
Someone's gonna
You
die.
move your mouth like a fish gasping for air.
No, she wasn't even
He
there.
pulls the trigger.
Oh,
A plume of smoke erupts from the muzzle.
Logic, why'd you fail me now?
The shot rings in your ears, a low, tinny ring. Then the Hardy Boys yell something.
Yeah, everybody's gonna die.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Fuck this! Gene! Cancel Lizzie! Now!
He wants you to open fire on the mercenaries before he does. He's waiting for you and your partner to be the shield.
Who is that? I don't know. I didn't know you had a third guy.
Rude. Rude is the killer. Rude, the killer. Owen Cloven. He doesn't talk much.
All of you cunts inside out.
The
The
killer.
gunner. The raddest. The killer. What do you think he does?
There, on the rim of Owen Clerven's helmet, you count little stick figures. 19, 20, 21.
Smart loincloth. He fucks natives up, soldier of the apocalypse style.
Let's try a suggestion.
Of course.
Of
Nothing
course I
badly
fail.
happened.
Why?
Talk about his dead friend. He seems stable enough to take it.
Am I sure he's already shot one person?
Even better, it will further destabilize him, costing time and maybe even lives.
Feel like I got to know your dead friend during our
Don't
investigation.
fucking talk to me about my brother, loincloth.
Okay, yes. Immediate failure. Things are worse now. He's observing your every motion carefully.
Draw drunk, look at you.
Yes. So what?
Your judgment is impaired. You regret this.
Nah. I'm clear as day. Fucking government-ordained super soldier.
Enough already! What is this? We didn't come here to fucking chat!
Interrupt me again and I will execute you on the spot, Lance Corporal.
Where's Claudia? She can explain this.
Who the fuck is that?
Glacia, the woman upstairs, where is she?
She left!
What the hell do you mean she left?
Unarmed, hunched, but keeping it together.
What do you mean she left?
She left! Her room's cleaned out! Right before these assholes showed up!
We should have arrested her.
Hey, Bushman! Your little cunt isn't gonna help you out of this one!
While Pines Reps does not approve of this.
You think I care what that company cunt thinks?
We're working together. She knew you were out of control. She told me.
She's gone, you stupid fuck! Sailed off 5 minutes ago. She doesn't give a shit about you, Silos. Stay cool! How is she?
I'll be okay. I'll be...
She'll be gone soon, too. Company bitch is gone. Laylee's cunt is gone. Laylee's gone. Fuck are we still doing in this shithole?
How did this spiral out of control so quickly? Okay.
Guys, I just get in the way. I don't even have a gun!
Hold your ground. Any more of you
Coward.
run, I'll shoot you myself. We're doing this together.
Sorry, Titus.
They're huddled close in a formation. Still, the rest will stay. Even if it means dying here, with him.
What's that, loincloth? I can't hear you. Sounds like you got your mouth full of dick. Rude.
Shit, this is it. Tell him anything. Tell him you have more information.
Kill me and you'll never find out who killed your brother. I've been withholding information. That's how this works.
Rude. Kill him.
I'm dead.
The porcelain man raises his rifle and takes aim at you. His hands are steady, and the long barrel of the rifle sways slowly. An Easter AR-FA-7, built for taking out light armored vehicles. It will devastate you.
Where's Kim?
From the corner of your eye, you see the lieutenant raise his pistol and aim it at Rude. He's trying to find a straight line of sight before the rifleman can take you out.
Thanks.
You stare down the barrel of the gun. You see Rude's mask behind it, his eyes in the slit of the helmet, like a camera lens, focusing on you.
That's creepy.
God, you're so frail. Too frail to think further. Time is running out.
Dodge the shot.
The shot rings
I'm dead.
and you stumble. Something violently tugs at your shoulder, pushing you backwards with incredible force. A volcano of burning pain erupts from your left shoulder.
God, please.
He's aiming for the eye slot in Rude's helmet. An extremely difficult shot. Then, 2 shots ring at once and you hear a scream. But you're too hurt to see who got hit.
Who's screaming?
Glenn, dying in a puddle of blood behind you. His mangled torso has 2 gunshot wounds. Blood gushes out of them like red geysers. You see 2 cold eyes looking at you through all the smoke and panic, and a pistol raised, aiming at your chest, point blank. Then the man squeezes the trigger.
Look him in the
A
eye.
look of happiness. His eyes seem unnaturally bright, shining like stars. Something in the fear must distort him somehow. He is evil, and the end. Here it comes. Death.
Try.
You can't. There is no time. Something inside your pelvis explodes. Your entire lower body is on fire, and your legs can't support you. You fall down like a rag doll. The pain is too immense to scream. It pushes the air out of your lungs. Everything goes dark. A distant blur as you recede into it.
Listen to the darkness and the pain.
The Hardy Boys are yelling. Someone is running, jumping over you. In the background you hear gunfire shatter glass, and then a man in pain. A familiar sound. It's Titus with a splat like meat. You hear bullets rip into him. His voice, still giving orders, grows fainter. A gurgle.
What do I see?
Nothing. A persisting darkness. Dancing lights of pain. Distant shadows cast by them. Like a hellish play.
You're bleeding out.
There's a white shadow that smells like apricots. It's always there.
Stay with me.
Please call her, Kim. She won't listen
Yes,
to me.
keep talking. You hear me? Stay awake.
But you can't. It's so hard. Your eyelids grow heavy, and the sounds ever more distant. And a cold comes over you. The lieutenant, too, is somewhere far away, almost gone. When suddenly, you sense something behind him, a shadow towering. Someone stands there, raising his pistol at him. The lieutenant does not see it. He's pushing down on your wound with both hands.
No, Kim!
No, you scream.
Oh, thank God.
Behind you, from your bloody lips, your eyes are full of fear. There is no room for hesitation. The lieutenant turns around and fires, his body falling on yours in the course of the motion.
Please be alive.
You hear a roar of pain, a death scream. The sound disappears like someone pressed stop on the tape. The hulking figure, too, is gone. And so is Kim. And the whole world.
Fall into total darkness.
This is death. One more door, baby. One more door.
No, let me back into the
The
fight.
fight? There is no fight. The fight is over. It was lost 1,000 years ago. You have laid here forever. Keep falling deeper. Take the door.
No.
He's not taking it. His body is not taking it. Oh God, no. He's not disintegrating. He's swelling up instead. Over the hours, hurting, moaning in his sleep, and rotting, and being disinfected, and smelling of drugs, and feeling saliva in his mouth, drifting in painkillers, thrashing in his wound sleep.
There is a radio in the distance, a radio of the world, playing sounds. Good morning, Elysium. Soon you will return to the world.
Hours turn to days. Soon we will get up again and go through it again. Finally we know what the infernal engine was outside. The clarion call.
The engine of a Caprice Kinema.
No, it was him. He is the infernal engine. Can't you see? He never stops. He only gets worse.
So I'm alive.
You see the lieutenant's familiar shape in the orange jacket. It turns double, then triple, from the pain.
I'm alive.
Sunrise, Parabellum.
What happened?
What happened? We tried to take the diplomatic route and hoped they wouldn't attack first. They did. The major gave the command.
What happened then?
As retaliation, the rifleman shot you. He hit with his carabine. I was looking for a clear line of sight. When I found it, I shot and wounded him, while Glenn took a bullet in the spine. It was meant for me. He did not survive.
Damn.
Titus, Fat Angus, and Theo charged. Angus and Theo died before they made it to intensive care. Titus died in the hospital yesterday. Alain and the young musician, I forget his name, they are all that's left.
Titus is
Yes.
dead?
You were bleeding out. I think you said something about your wife, and you warned me. I was able to disarm the major before he got a jump on me.
Good.
Thank you. Although,
I was not able to kill him, as I should have. Crenel took him. A stray bullet killed the Pole, though. And that's what happened.
And the major?
He's in a private hospital across the river. Crenel claimed him from the local butcher shop where Titus died. Turns out he's insured.
Of course he is.
We won't get to him anymore. The good news is he's not coming here either. I did some damage.
It's good that you did. Titus is dead. How many casualties on the Union side total?
5. Glenn, Theo, Angus. The fat one. He took a lot of bullets. And Titus.
I'm really sad about Titus. I kind of liked him, even though he was a dick.
And Elizabeth, too. Elizabeth Beaufort was her name. The gardener.
Damn, not Elizabeth. She did not make.
No, she
didn't
bled
make
out
it?
before Everard's surgeon could help
Ah,
her.
damn it.
Everard sent his personal doctor, but a costly loss for the Union. She was being trained for leadership.
But would have presented the theory better to their leader.
She never had a chance. She should not have been there in the first place. There was no way to convince them.
Titus is
Yes.
dead. Passionately smoked once a
This
day.
is the one.
And that's... absolute disaster.
Yes, officer. 6 people are dead. It's not a success.
7 people are dead.
But what's done is done. The violence is cordoned off. The Hornets did not get into the beehive. The worst scenario has not materialized. Yet. And we are still alive. Both of us.
Yeah, thank God for
He
that,
did
I
not
guess.
expect you both to survive once you stepped between those two armies.
What did you say?
Sunrise
Sunrise?
Parabellum. Sunrise, prepare for war. It's an old revolutionary saying.
Is it war today?
The gates of the harbor are boarded up. The streets are a little more empty. Apocalyptic violence is yet to erupt, I am relieved to say. I think we may have held it off, for now. Barely.
Good.
Yes, we have also completely failed, but that's okay.
The piss jacket cam, you took it off?
Yes. The joke wasn't funny anymore. I took it off.
The close proximity of death must have made the lieutenant contemplate his life choices. He's done with the jacket.
The room is clean.
Mr. Gart cleaned it. It took him an entire day.
How long have I been out?
2 days, in and out. You've been up enough to take Dramamine and curse. And drink water.
How bad am I hurt?
Pretty bad, officer. You've suffered 2 wounds. The first is below your shoulder. The bullet passed through your shoulder blade, luckily missing your lung and heart. The second shot hit you in the thigh, the left quadriceps. No major arteries were nicked, but the bullet had to be removed. Bacterial infection was treated with mercurochrome.
Can I walk?
We will see.
You won't be able to dance much, that's for sure. You should be able to live with limping around, though.
Are you
Not
hurt?
very. I have a concussion from the major beating me with the butt of his gun. I tried to not move too much. Things would be worse if you didn't warn me. Thank you. I did not see him coming. Stupid of me.
Has anyone from my station been to see
No.
me?
A man and a woman sit in the front seat of an armored motor carriage. The woman is driving. The man lights a cigarette. Jean-Vic Mayer is his name. The asphalt vanishes under the wheels of the machine. Ahead, harbor cranes rise to the sky. Back to that shithole, he says.
Good, I don't need
I
them.
called your station after the fight. The injury was logged in. They told me they've sent officers to join you on the site.
Odd, you haven't seen any, have you?
I'm sure they're worried about you.
I doubt
That
it.
means he hasn't seen them around while you were out. They're not really worried about you. If they were, wouldn't they be here?
They were so worried about me. Where are they?
I don't know.
Not my station, then who treated me?
I did.
Thank you.
No need.
Get up. Let's see how well this goes.
Easy now.
Your balance is way off. You feel like you're about to fall over on that thing.
How are you?
Very bad, Kim. Things are very
The
bad.
lieutenant doesn't reply. Just looks at you, teetering on your feet.
What happens now,
I
Kim?
honestly don't know.
Good, because I
Do
totally
you?
do.
Because we can't talk to Everhart. The harbor is in lockdown. Everyone in there is outside our grasp now. And Joyce has left too.
Joyce is gone?
Yes, she left yesterday morning. To meet the board of Wild Pines, or that is what I've heard. There's a pin somewhere in the machine that keeps Connell from sending in a death squad. Maybe it's her. Maybe she kept her hand. Either way, Ruby's gone, and Clasia too. We really should have arrested her, you know?
Wait, you've checked she really...
Guard confirmed she left 20 minutes prior to the tribunal showing up.
Who did it, Kim? Who killed the
I don't
hangman?
know. I think the theory you presented, it's someone else outside our circle of suspects, was right. It better be. Everyone within the circle is either dead or gone. Honestly, I think our investigation has not produced a single credible suspect.
What was the hole in the wall Sin was checking out?
I don't know. That's been there for years.
Footprints?
Yes. God cursed the footprints, not solving the case for us. Au diable.
There's still 20% possibility that the shot came from a distance.
We should go upstairs, rethink the ballistics in situ. I agree with this. What else?
There are all those old bunkers and weapons caches Revolutionary era.
We could find thousands more if we wanted. All of Revachol is full of them.
The many bells, Kim. The
What?
flowers? They were on the roof. I did not catch them. Fucking butterfingers.
Every piece of garbage in the city is not connected to the case. You don't have to catch everything.
He's wrong.
No, Kim, every piece of garbage in the city is connected to the
Okay.
case. This is because I'm La Puta Madres, isn't it?
Don't be narcissistic. Half the cops in Revachol West are his peonies. Even if you are, it is not a decisive factor in this case.
I hope not.
That does make some sense.
You know what I think about solving
He
crimes?
arches his brow. The ceiling fan patiently spins overhead.
Solving crimes is hard.
It really is very hard.
You're not ready to give up, are you?
No. Are you ready to limp?
I'm ready.
Good. Where do you want to limp to?
A gust of wind blows in from the bay. The duraluminum box around you vibrates imperceptibly. A familiar cold, a red thread on the roof upstairs. Taut, plucked like a string by the gust.
We should check the room upstairs.
Another look at the window, perhaps? The one he was shot through. I don't know. I can't think of anything better.
I can't either. You see gleaming white enamel and the bottles inside. Look, the door is open. You can walk right into Kim's room. Newly replaced glass shining in the morning light. You hear traffic outside, back in the world again. More rhetoric. The stereo player has been reunited with its right speaker. Clothing. To the fair. Shivers. Inland Empire. Reaction speed. Perception. Okay, that's fine. Never been to Kim's room. Let's go to Kim's room. Alarm is set for 6:50 a.m.
These papers bear the stamp of the RCM. They appear to be fragments of the lieutenant's paperwork, half finished. You may have notes on this and other recent cases.
I had Garth open the door to your room. You were running a low bacterial fever the first night.
Thank you for keeping this thing alive a little longer.
It would have been easy were it not for my concussion. We both got lucky, considering the odds we faced. Let's go?
Medical supplies in the cupboard. Scalpel, antibiotics, other stuff. Gosh, that leg hurts. Maybe if you don't run, it'll be okay. Well, I'll try not to run. Looks like she left something on the table.
Next to the stack of bills, you see a note. A few lines jotted down in large, uneven handwriting, just as the writer was about to rush out the door. I'm sorry, I fucked everyone over. P.S. I didn't kill him. P.P.S. Gift upstairs.
A gift?
What could this gift
I am
be?
not drawing my gun. Yet. But I don't like gifts.
Neither do I. Seems she left in a hurry.
It's hardly surprising.
Okay, something over here.
The medicine cabinet has been cleaned out. Nothing remains. Not one pill or bottle. Pity.
She really cleaned this out.
Mm-hmm. She certainly had her priorities straight when she was packing.
Close the cabinet. Okay, let's have a look at this. Red thread made of nylon. It leads out of the room and onto the roof. Okay. Thread is tied to the antenna. Let's have a look at that window again.
You see the same two neon-lit shapes. A man and a woman. Only now a red thread bisects the room, pointing from the antenna outside to the cupboard on the wall.
This is ballistics. She's left a trajectory for us.
Lieutenant tests the thread with his finger. Drawn taut, it rebounds
A
instantly.
ray of backward motion explodes from his mouth to the roof outside, A prime, to then widen into a radius of locations in Martinez. B prime, B double prime, and B triple prime.
Where does the thread lead?
It suggests the bullet came from the extreme upper quadrant of possible angles, from a point beyond the roof. B triple prime. The island in the bay.
She's trying to tell us the shot came from the islet. How did she know how to do this?
She was there that night. She would have known precisely where the bullet hole was in the glass.
She had a long time to think about it after, standing on that roof, staring at the glass.
It also looks like there may be more to her skill set than we know. The question is, should we trust her?
I just don't know.
Indeed. Neither do I.
She's trying to tell us the shot came from the islet.
Unless she thinks the perpetrator was standing on the ring antenna. That is where the threat seems to point.
There are ruins on the islet. A sunken sea fort. I saw it through the coin-operated viewer.
I remember.
This is also the only point of origin we haven't ruled out yet.
So it is.
For a second he seems tired.
You seem
I
unenthusiastic.
just haven't gotten a lot of sleep these past few days.
He doesn't really believe this will yield anything.
Maybe we need to go to the island.
He is trying to justify it to himself. The lead is flimsy. You might as well go around Martinez looking under every rock and talking to every person. But what else is there? There, across the grey water, amidst crumbling concrete, a birch tree, and the half-sunken ruins of a flak tower.
What else is there?
Not a lot, no.
I don't have anything else to say. This is just something we have to do,
I
Cam.
understand.
Remember an anti-aircraft gun? Or the ruins of one on the island from the coin-operated
Could be the
viewer?
makings of a sniper's nest.
Let's not go just yet.
No, you're right. We have to go to the island. Pardon me, the concussion. How do we get there? Joyce Messier had a sloop, but she's gone.
The net picker, she's tarring her boat.
Yes, of course. The village. Let's go.
Leave. Okay, well, let's head back down. Brett?
Oh, you're up. It's good to see you back on your feet. Did you like your room? I cleaned it for you.
I did, thank you.
You're welcome. I thought it would be nice for you to wake up in a clean place after you, let's be fair, defended this establishment and its clientele from gunfire.
Well, thanks, man. I tried.
Defended may be putting it a bit generously, though. I had a great view of you doing nothing to stop those psychopaths. Then I crawled inside. Bullets started flying. Anyway,
He really wants you to realize that he was also on the balcony looking by, in the danger zone, so to say.
I wish you a quick recovery. Also, you and your partner are staying here free now. This establishment supports cops. The stay is free, the drinks are not. It just felt I needed to specify that.
Where did everyone go?
Oh, you know, people don't tend to stick around after shootouts. Turns out they're not good for business.
What happened to the man with the sunglasses?
I don't remember everyone who comes here, and many people wear sunglasses inside lately. Must be a fad.
Okay, so I have to mention, when it happened, you were right out there on the balcony.
Yeah, I was. Yeah. That's because I'm a badass.
It really took courage. Don't pick at him.
Yeah, I guess you are a badass.
Yeah, I don't know. Clients were panicking. And also, I guess I sort of found out that I don't give a shit if I die.
Alright, thanks.
No problem. They'll come back. They always do.
Bye.
Hi again, gendarme. Bye-bye, gendarme.
Who the hell is this? Have I ever talked to this person? It's all about money, you know. I feel so bad.
Seeing you approach, the bruised man clenches his fists.
Oh, it's you. Didn't think we'd see you walking anytime soon. Elaine, look. It's the cowardly cop.
Huh? What?
Our condolences for your losses.
Is he okay?
Does he look like he's okay?
He does not. His unshaven face is almost grey, and he reeks of piss, sweat, and booze. While still alive, he has abandoned his own body to decomposition.
How badly was he hurt?
He wasn't. That's the thing. Titus, Theo, Dennis, Angie, they're all gone. But he got away without a scratch.
There's nothing left. Nothing.
This is a broken man. He probably feels that he should have been able to protect the others somehow. And now he feels guilty for not dying with them. Or instead of them.
What are you suggesting, Kim?
I'm not suggesting much. All I'm saying is, he lost everything.
You'll get over
The
it.
eyes looking back at you from the narrow face are those of a dead man. He's not gonna get over it.
What's gonna happen to the Hardy Boys now that Titus is dead? Any idea what happened to Claudia?
Damn songbird of misery, that one.
And do you have any information on this songbird of misery?
God said she took off sometime before the firefight. That's all. Trying to remember if there was anything. Oh, yeah. He said she seemed to be in a real hurry.
What's gonna happen to the Hardy Boys now that Titus is dead?
Titus is fucking dead.
What's gonna happen to the Hardy Boys? Look around you, man. This shit is done. There are no more Hardy Boys.
You two are just gonna go back to hauling containers in the harbor?
No, man. I don't know. I guess the Union will still be policing the neighborhood, but who's gonna do it now?
You, Eugene.
Me? No, man. I'm not a leader. You know, Titus only recruited me because I play the guitar. Said the team could use the morale boost.
If any of them had leadership capacity beside Titus, it's him. Keep encouraging him.
You can do it, Eugene. Eugenie boy. He's has quite the ring, doesn't
What?
it?
Fuck no. If I'd stay, we'd keep the name to honor Titus.
That's a noble thought. You're going to do all right. No one is born to lead.
Titus was, but thanks for the vote of confidence. If I don't stick around, it's all over. So, I guess I sort of have to now.
Yeah, man. You know, you got this. You got this.
I haven't got shit, Al.
This is not completely ludicrous. Him and Titus were the only detectives of the bunch. Titus more, but Eugene at least knew how to think alone.
Yeah,
Take
you
care,
too.
guys.
It's a rough world out there. It's not easy being a cop. We were too hard on you. Both of you. We shouldn't have fucked with you like we did. You got between us and a lot of bullets in that fight. Matinees owes you one.
Yeah, it does.
That's kind of you to say. Take care of your friend, okay?
I will. You take care of yours.
A sharp pain shoots up your side and into your stomach. You must not look too good. Luckily, it passes.
Well, let's go get a ton of meds.
The graffito has been painted over the traces of the fight that took place here. It smells of blood and heavy fuel oil. This was Cindy the Skull.
Looks like Cindy the Skull finally found the words for her
The
masterpiece.
lieutenant crouches, touching the fuel oil with his finger.
Looks like it, yes. This is still fresh. It wasn't here yesterday.
Not heavy fuel
And
oil.
blood. Some of it is even yours.
Heavy fuel oil. Isn't that flammable?
What are you trying to imply, Fingers?
You could buy some smokes, light up a ciggy and throw it in there. You know, just to see what happens. See if it's flammable. It's better that way. Safer.
What's in the book? Go to the island, light the graffito on fire with the burning cigarette. Call the station. Determine where the shot came from. Find smokes and smoke them. Well, let's call the station real quick, I guess.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
Pick up
Pull
the
out
radio.
2 buttons.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Precinct 57, we've been attacked. Repeat, Lieutenant Kim and
Something is wrong. Only static hisses through the speaker.
Hello?
No reply. Only the mindless drone of static crawling through the air.
It's been this way for a while now. My guess is the Union is listening in on our conversations and jamming outward communications to protect themselves from Cronel. It only happens when someone mentions the attack. The rest is unaffected. Our best bet is to carry on like nothing happened. That is, if we don't want us cut off the grid completely.
Isn't that
No
dangerous?
more dangerous than stepping between 3 armed mercenaries and 8 Union men, I hope. I don't like it either, but that's the way it is. The street seems safe enough to me. If anything, taking all the mercs made things calmer. For now. You can try calling again. Just don't mention the tribunal. And remember, they are listening in.
Everything sounds okay. No drumbeat of total war yet. If anything, everything sounds too okay. In the cabin, you see...
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
41st.
Just a moment, officer.
10-4, come in, officer. Over.
I found my
10-4,
badge.
sir, glad to hear that. I'll write down that there is no need to issue a new one to you then. Over.
I've heard that some people think of me. Do you think I'm corrupted?
10-4, sir. Well, there have been some talk, sir.
Do you think I'm corrupt or not?
I only meant that there have been some talk in the station, that's all. But there are always some talk in the station. You know how officers in Jamrock are. But then again, some of us truly are on the take. It's unfortunate. Over. Roger that, 10-10, over and out.
Okay, leave. Well, let's go get medicine.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicines.
Okay, here. Okay, here. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something. Okay, here. Okay, here. I hope. Okay, here. Okay, here. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
Leave. Who's this guy?
Officer, care to play a game with the lonely old man? Actually, never mind. Wouldn't be the same.
Where's Renee?
The prick is gone. I can barely believe it. But he's really gone.
He is trying to retain his jolly facade, but the underlying sadness casts a deep shadow over his wrinkled face.
Oh. Hey, Renee, rest in peace.
Yes. In peace.
Bye for now. That makes me so damn sad. Oh. There's something down there. Must have smelled potato salad and spring emanates from the air vents.
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
What are you missing here? Why does this feel familiar?
Because you know each other. She's been talking to you so openly because you've talked before.
Hang on, so you know me, we've met before.
Yes, I stand in this spot all the time. You've been running around all week without your shirt on, sir, apologising to everyone. I don't really understand what you've done wrong.
Did I ever talk to you?
Of course, you stopped by a few times. You certainly look better than the last time I saw you.
Thanks, I'm trying.
Yeah, I can see. You don't have party eyes anymore.
Party eyes. Yes, of course. That makes sense.
I'm not surprised children have seen you running around with party eyes on, he thinks. Not at all.
Party eyes?
You know, like a cat in the dark, all big and wide-eyed. It certainly looks odd on a man.
The swiveling eyes of a loony drug addict. That is what she meant. You were probably gurning too. Fuck yeah. You should get some party eyes right now. Snap those sequins on you, boy.
Doesn't mean I've been partaking in
Oh,
narcotics.
baby. That's not what you have to worry about. Worry about the important thing.
Thanks, I've learned something about myself today.
I'm glad I could help you, sir.
Let's go here. Okay.
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest.
Look
A
inside.
thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. You spell out the word Onuk written on the other side, with N and C scribbled backwards. That's Kuno on the lens.
Shift your focus to the
Under
background.
the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. Behind the water lies a coast studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a church on stilts, lanky weather-worn wooden planks, an X-shaped cross topping its tower. You know this to be the star of Periconesus, or the Cairo, the central symbol of the Periconesian church, a star, a great moral height to be strived towards. The church looks old and weather-worn. There are no lights in the windows. Around the large wooden building you see chunks of sea ice gathered on the beach, and a small tent set up on the ice.
Portable
The
viewer.
metal feels cold and wet under your palm. It looks unhygienic.
Vandalism.
Probably some kids.
A simple but clever solution to ruining a coin-operated viewer. It took ingenuity.
I guess let's go. To the island. Might as well leave the guy alone. This way. Get rid of that. Let's get those smokes.
Man, you're like...
The legend! My kind of guy.
Smokes.
Here you go, friend.
And then we'll head over to the island probably. Save.
There it is, a brave little army in your pocket. The first Smokes platoon. 20 brave souls standing in salute, ready to step into fire for you, sir.
Pulling out of the pack.
You picked the best one. This soldier is fat and succulent. What are you waiting for? Light up. Re-become yourself.
Light it up.
Get a load of this rock and roll cop here, people. Johnny Thundercop, fishes a cheap lighter out of his pants. With a flick of the thumb, there's fire. A primal satisfaction. Here we go. The lighter's dark green disposable plastic. Safety's off. In your case, the safety is always off.
What are the repercussions if I do this?
Repercussions? There's a high risk of glory, with a mild chance, cool genius. Smoking makes you into an intellectual. Everybody knows that. It will help you concentrate a bit. That much is true. It only lets you concentrate because you're in nicotine withdrawal. It only mitigates its own. Blah, blah, blah. Boring. Light it up.
Did that bad boy in the flame and breathe in.
Thick, warm smoke gets sucked down into your lungs. Immediately, you feel a warm nostalgia fill your head, body, and soul. A nostalgia for yourself. The man you were in your youth. Johnny Thundercop is back, and he's chill as balls.
In the bottom right corner of the screen, there's a cigarettes button. Cigarettes gives +1 to intellect skills. Logic, rhetoric, conceptualization, visual calculus, encyclopedia, and drama. This is good before a white check, but damages your health.
Okay, cool. We'll do this and then we'll head to the island.
The graffito has been painted over the traces of the... This was Cindy the Skull.
Step back, Lieutenant.
The fuel oil catches fire immediately with a low hiss. A bright orange flash across the surface of the lettering. The falling snow turns to vapor above the burning message, mingling with the black smoke.
Say nothing, stare grimly into the flames.
The lieutenant has taken a small step back. He looks at your face illuminated by the flames and nods silently. Then the fire falters.
Let's go to that island.
Slowly, the flames subside, the fuel burning out. The air still smells of mazout and springtime.
Leave. Last hurrah before we go to the island. Rhetoric. This way.
Officer, what happened? You're wounded. Why are you wounded? You look terrible.
You're not limping. You're you. She sounds almost disappointed with you, reprimanding you for falling and hurting your knee.
Seem angry, why?
Look at you, you can barely walk.
Some people hurt
Is
me.
this from the shooting in town? We heard gunshots. Not that we don't hear gunshots all the time, but they were closer than usual.
There was an exchange of fire on Rue de Saint-Guylaine. It's nothing to be worried about, madame.
Still got shot in the chest.
That's nothing to brag about, officer.
It's not serious. He'll be okay.
I have a question for you.
Of course. Can I help you with something?
We need to get to that island.
That won't be a problem. It's wind still and the tide just dried. We've got 2 days of relative sunshine ahead.
What's on that island? I saw some kind of ruins through the binoculars.
Used to be some kind of fortification there before the war. For the communards. An anti-aircraft gun, I think, bombed to bits in the landing. I haven't been there myself. Always steered clear of it.
Hasn't been there herself. Who has then?
You haven't been there yourself? Who has? Not you.
My husband used to drink there. Him and his drinking buddies. Always seemed like a bad place to drink to me. People died there during the landing, you know. My mother told me.
This must be one of the many fortifications that was used in the dying days of the revolution against coalition forces before they took this city.
The kids sometimes go there too. I know they do, on rafts. I tell them not to, but they bring back old bullet casings and such.
Which kids?
Twins. God forbid they bring the girl along on some rickety barge.
Can we maybe ask your twins about that place before we go? Would that be alright?
Be my guest. They've a strange way of talking. See if you can get anything useful out of them. I seldom do.
2 days of sunshine, I just got a bacterial infection.
I'm sad to hear that. Take care of that with ether, will you? Don't get too many RCM men round here. Be sad to lose the first one.
That's cool. You boasting your bacterial infection like that.
Is there anything I should know about getting there?
Well, most of it's sunken. Underwater. That means concrete underwater. Cut your boat if you're not careful. Be sure to enter from the south side. Water's deep there.
Okay.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Can we borrow your boat?
If you promise to bring it back. And no scraping the hull. I just got it nice and yellow. And no drinking on the boat. And no joyriding either.
Okay.
Of course, ma'am. It's only for a day or two. Official police business.
Aye.
Not along attentively.
The crow's feet disappear from the corners of her eyes as she smiles at you.
Thank you. We'll use your skiff to get there then.
Please be conservative with the fuel, will you? Just filled her up, but it's a small tank.
Okay, let's go. Twins.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone while the other watches him do it.
Okay, kids, you've been to that island, right?
That island?
That's the one I need to know what's there.
That's, nothing. It's just a seafort and some plants. You can take a raft there. It's great. And we make a fire. We make a fire. Mm-hmm. Gather the sticks for the fire. And bullets. Or not real bullets, empty bullets.
Bullet shells. There are a lot of them left over from the war, but this could be important.
Wait, you mean shells?
I don't know what those are.
What then?
They're lights. The fire guy comes and asks us to put the fire out.
They must mean a human being on that island, but it's cut off.
Someone lives on the island?
No. Yes.
Let's go with yes.
Why is he the fire guy?
Because he asks to put the fire out.
Why does he ask you to put the fire out?
I don't know. He doesn't like it. He don't like people to be there. You shouldn't go. Yes.
You mentioned something about lights.
I don't know.
Did you mean there are electrical lights?
Yes.
Is there anything else you can tell me about this guy? Age, does he live there?
No, he doesn't live there. I don't think. No, he lives there. Been there twice, 2 times. He doesn't live there. He isn't there sometimes.
Anything else? What does this guy look like?
I don't know.
How come?
We ran. He just yelled we shouldn't be there.
Your father used to go to the island too, didn't he?
Our father killed himself. Don't say that, he didn't.
Your father did not kill himself?
I don't know. Doesn't even have anything to do with this, you. Father isn't the fire guy.
The two things are unconnected. Your question didn't make sense.
Is that all you know? Is there anything else you can tell me about the island?
There's
Lights, fire guy. We should check up on that island.
Bye, kids. The kids are kind of cute. Okay, time to go to the island.
Be careful out there. Sea's calm as death, but still. There are ruins underwater. You can scrape the paint. Or worse.
Can you get to that island?
That won't be a problem. It's wind still and the tide just dried. If you promise...
Of course, ma'am.
Aye.
The crow's feet disappear.
Please
Thank
be
you.
conservative with the fuel, will you? Just filled her up, but it's a small tank.
I seen you. Okay, let's head to the island then. Let's get on the
A
boat.
skiff with a small steering engine in the back floats on the calm mirror of the sea. Its two seats are empty. Once you get in, that's it. One pull of the starter handle, and you're off into the bay. A strange trepidation comes over you. Are you sure you want to go now? Have you made all the necessary preparations? Closed all your accounts?
That's all I really have left.
Remember what the netpicker said. It's a small tank. You won't be going back and forth on this.
Get in, ride to the island. I can't believe he's standing there in the boat like that, really. Should have arrested Claudia. This is taking a while. Well, we're almost there, thank God.
The boat comes to a slow stop. The lieutenant turns the engine off. Then there's silence. In the silence, a sputter of wings. A flock of quails takes off in the distance. Let's go.
Climb out. Makeshift bridge. The bombs are powerful enough to break the foundation. The rusted chain trails off into the ocean.
The chain trails off into the ocean, connecting the island to the supply depot on the coast.
This leads to the depot on Land's End.
Yes, so it seems.
What do you think it was used for?
For bringing munitions to the island, maybe? And supplies? You could also lock the bay when you raise the chain.
As a defensive measure, lock it off that side of the bay.
Lock it from whom?
From enemies. Enemies of the commune of Revachol. This sea fort was a revolutionary fortification, I believe.
Come on, get up there. There's a lingering trace of mazout in the air. Some fuel has leaked out of the barrel, black, viscous. Attention, inflammable.
The dry grass crackles under your feet as you stop. Far away, birds' wings touch the still surface of the sea.
What is that flutter?
The flock of quail departs. Now more than 100 meters away. 102, 105.
Underneath the
On
flutter?
the islet, there is almost no wind, just the light movement of air through the reeds. Bulrushes swaying on the waterline. Long dried leaves chafing against each other. Like a silent orchestra tuning at the beginning of some major work.
To the west.
A silent hiss. Sea air moving through the needles of a pine tree.
To the east.
The faraway roar of the city, distant like today's dream. Before it, the sound of sand. The low tide filtered through its grains. A bird tending to its feathers.
Ahead.
A low hum. The air slowly moves through a concrete box, through its ancient slits and cracks, resonating, hollow. A big building.
Beyond that, further
Air
north.
flows out of a pillbox window. There is very little there. The air cossets flowers on a meadow. Absolute silence. Reeds motionless. Bulrushes motionless.
Below the silence.
Cold Mama Dakwa.
Kim?
Yes?
Have you noticed how quiet it is?
I have. Is that why we're stopping?
Sorry, let's move. Sprout says ICM. You see a star with little specks in it. More blood trickles down your armpit. The ligature is off. It's nothing. You recognize this birch from the coin-operated viewer. No way to get up there. The stairs is gone. Let's go in. Okay, I'm kind of ready. This was once an armament rest. Twin cannons were attached to a medium distance, large caliber. Careful, these stairs have collapsed.
old cylindrical generator is nested above the ammo lift, with makeshift electrical wiring running out of its side and across the floor. The cables disappear into the wall to your right. The lieutenant puts his hand on the metal barrel, checking for warmth.
It's cold now, but someone has been maintaining it. The wiring has been repaired.
What kind of generator is
Liquid
this?
carbon. I would imagine it takes mazout. The kind that's favored by vagrants and fuel thieves. It's been a long winter, long and cold.
If anyone stayed here, they'd need a generator.
Tap on the
The
side.
hollow ring, the canister is empty. Dust falls from the generator and down into the ammo lift.
What does this mean, generator here?
I'm not a philosopher.
That is his idea of a joke. The wind outside picks up suddenly, with a faint howl. Inside, it's warm.
Where do these wires lead?
Downstairs, somewhere?
I'll wait to pour fuel into the tank in a little bit. Well, actually, I might as well do it now.
This old cylindrical... The lieutenant assists you, holding the canister up to the fuel tank as you tilt. Dark brown, viscous fluid pours out, and the room fills with a chemical smell. There's a red starter switch on the side of the cylinder and a start rope on the other side. The lieutenant flicks the switch.
Pull the
The
rope.
recoil start wakes the old generator up. The machine sputters like an old warhorse before settling down to a rattle.
That should do it.
Okay, let's keep looking around then. Books, mostly fantastic and historical fiction. Dishes stained with sauce and fire, a survivor's kitchen.
There's a greasy old spring mattress in the corner, resting on piles of soft cover books. White linen and a pillow are visible under a worn-out caracal blanket.
Someone has been squatting here. The linen is fresh, recently washed.
How recently?
You force the rest of the sentence out through pain, thick as molasses, no longer able to hear yourself speak.
You know, officer, you can rest here if you are feeling tired. I will keep watch. You could use some rest for what's ahead.
Maybe a little shut-eye, just an hour.
You face the concrete wall. There's less light there, in the dark corner. Like a dog, you lie there.
Just curl up with your knees close to your
The
chest.
blanket feels cold. The entire room does. Concrete and cold. Minutes pass. Half an hour maybe. The sounds of the sea beyond grow distant. Your eyelids close until you feel yourself standing up in the darkness, right next to the mattress. Slowly, the world begins to hatch from the blackness. It's evening. Sleep.
Time is no longer here. Go outside to the beach. This is weird. I don't like it. This door's still here closed. Closed feels strange. Somehow you can't get in. Go down to the chain where there's something there. Into the water now. You see her footprints in the water. Further.
Dolores Day, the innocence of humanism, internationalism, and the welfare state turns around to face you. She has an airship airbag in her hand. She seems to be in a hurry. Okay, don't say you need to talk right away. Melt the ice first. This way you're already talking. But you don't even want to talk to her. She would only be cold and mean. Let her go. Let her go. This is the Holy Queen of the territories of Mwindi and Insulinda. Think of the historic knowledge we could glean. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to win her back. Win her back? How does that fit in here? And what is the Holy Suzerain doing here anyway?
Where are you going?
I'm going to Morova. To live there, in Grad. It's 1,000,000 kilometers away, Harry. Might as well be another lifetime.
What's in the bag?
Just my scepter, my globe cruciger, a spare silk gown, a toothbrush, travel documents, the crown of immortality.
Crown of Immortality? Aren't you already wearing one?
Oh, this. This is just a wreath. The crown of immortality is made of rarefied light, mana and raw palladium. It was passed on to me by the rulers of late antiquity.
She looks at the suitcase, not knowing what more to say. Then, over her shoulder.
Anyway.
Something's off.
I'm sorry. I was heading to the aerodrome. I just don't have time to...
Can you stay for a moment? We need to talk. We need to have one more massive epic showdown.
No, Harry. No. I don't want a massive epic showdown. I want to go to the aerodrome. I have tickets for the 10:20 flight to Morova. We don't have anything to talk about anymore. Every combination of words has been played out. The atoms don't form us anymore. Us. Our love. Our unborn daughters. It's all gone. I have to go to the aerodrome. I have to leave Revachol and you. And you have to be alone. In hell. Forever. That's just the way it is.
Oh God, whatever you do, don't try to kiss her yet. Not after that. You're still reeling. You'll fall over if you try now.
Watch this figurine of a headless flan rider. Give it to her.
I don't want it. It looks expensive. I don't want it.
Thought you liked figurines. I thought the figurines were for getting you back.
That's not what figurines do, Harry.
But then figurines don't do anything.
She looks at the headless found rider between your fingers and doesn't know what to say.
Okay, I won't give you things then.
I didn't ask for things. It's too late to give me anything. I would have liked the headless fallen rider back then.
But that's not a very good way for things to be.
It's not. But...
But what? Tell me there's something good.
I don't know why I said but. There is no but.
That's it?
That's it, yes. We've talked about it 1,000,000 times. You will get over it, just like I did. People do. Things will get good for you again.
Where in hell? Stop. You're only making it worse for him. You never help with anything.
Good for me where? In hell?
Oh yes, she'll come around now. I made her love you again, Harry. Are you stupid? She's about to say something. Here it comes. She's starting to love him again. Her innocence, Dolores Day, fiddles with the handle of her airport bag. She has a pained expression on her face. It's agonizing. See? She isn't saying anything. I don't understand. It was, she herself said.
We were bad for each other, okay? I was bad for you. Can you not see I'm bad? I had to stop. I couldn't just turn into a bad person. You will get better. It just takes some time. For you, I think it will take something like 20 years, maybe? It was hard for me too, you know? I used to think I couldn't live without you. But I can.
So you felt that way once, that you cannot live without me?
Yes. But that time is gone now. So very gone.
20 years? That's so much time.
Yes. It only took me 1 year, maybe 2. Phew.
Doesn't have to be like this. Maybe we can try again.
No, Harry. We can't.
Why?
We already tried again, and it didn't work.
Is that how it is now? We should just try all good things twice and then give up. By that logic, not you too.
What went wrong when we tried again? I could do it better.
I don't know. Please.
Why? Why can't we be together?
Harry, we can't be together because you're insane.
I'm not insane, don't say that.
They're turning moist now. Her eyes. She slowly shakes her head and tries to get a hold of herself, brushing her hands in her gown.
What do you mean by insane?
You know what I mean.
In case you haven't noticed, I'm a cop. It's not easy work.
A cop? You've worked there for so long you can't even talk like a normal person anymore. It's always lists with you. Questions.
They're not lists, they're trees.
This is another one, isn't it? We're in a tree right now.
But I like my
It's
lists.
not just the lists or trees or whatever. You get sad, Harry. Too sad. People can't get that sad. It's impossible to watch. Other people get sad too, but not like you. You stay down for too long. You only communicated with encyclopedic trivia. I was so alone. In conclusion, you're ill. You're an old, insane man. And you have to be in hell until the end of your life. And I have to go to Morova.
I get the feeling you're not really Dolores Day.
I don't know what you mean. Dolores Day?
You're the X something.
Wasn't I Dolores Day just a second ago? Now I'm the X thing? You're confusing me. Look, I have to be at the Lausanne Aerodrome at 10:20 p.m. I still have a light rail to catch. I haven't even bought the tickets yet.
I'm glad we're having this conversation. I'm getting so much closer.
I'm glad too, but I have to go. My friends are waiting for me on the platform. I can't let them wait. what's implied.
See nothing, just look at her.
She does not look back. Instead, eyes her fingernails. They're bitten, frayed. The evening wind blows in. The gown wraps around her like a white flag.
You're the morning.
The morning? I don't understand.
I meant morning. I'm grieving, but you're not dead.
Oh my god, Harry, stop. I don't want to hear anything about the morning. Mourning someone who's still alive. Any of that. I can't do that anymore. I'm not 80 years old, I'm 32. People my age are not supposed to mourn.
Second thought, you're Dolores Day, Queen Regent of the territories of Mundi and Islandi, and nothing else.
Yes, Harry. I am. Things have gotten much better for me, now that I am the ruler of the known world. Oh God, it's already so late. I have to go, Harry.
A tiny golden watch with red straps around her bony little wrists.
Suggestion. Oh, it's a success.
With your feet trembling from the steps you took, tepid and fearful, you stand against her, her body close to you, radiating warmth. With your eyes closed, you move your lips on her mouth. She is not kissing you back.
But I succeeded.
This was not about failure or success. This was always going to be horror. I should not have suggested it, and you should not have listened to me.
Feel her breath.
Her chest rising like a pillow, warm exhalations against the side of your mouth, her tender soul moving through her lungs. Hidden, distant, kept safe from you.
Her cheek against
Feels
mine.
like soft fuzz, a bird covered in down feathers, brushing against your broken capillaries. The world's most precious material, reserved for those she lets close enough to feel it. You are stealing a touch. It's not yours to take.
Cold silver against my
A
forehead.
delicate wreath on her forehead, pressing into your temple. The silver is cold from the spring evening air.
Squeeze her wrist.
Her hand does not return the grip. Her body is rigid. A current of unease courses through it. Distrust. For you. The curve of her spine. Her shoulders hunched. She keeps herself stiff. Her center guarded from your motions. Unresponsive to your guidance.
You're not kissing me
The
back.
moment is ending. She is going to move her face away from yours. Trying hard not to look at you. When she withdrew and you held on to her hand, she tried not to look at your face and see the expression there.
This is very sad.
You should put me in front of a firing squad. I have no words for how I failed you.
That's it
No,
then.
Harry. Not yet. There is one more thing you have to see. I'm pregnant.
Is it
Of
mine?
course not. I terminated yours. Don't you remember? You poor fuck. Poverty-stricken fuck. Now, go ahead. Ask me more questions. Let's talk about something else.
No, this has to end. Do the last one. More questions. Ask more.
But you said I have a vast soul and you will always come back
We
to
both
it.
said a lot of things. We were very young.
It was her. I can feel it. I can see it in her tender long fingers, in her wrists. Her hand wrote it, said those things.
Actually, you didn't say it. You wrote it in a letter, a handwritten letter. I kept it in my paperwork.
As Queen Regnant, I write a lot of letters.
You need to recite it to her. For effect. All of it. No summaries. Yeah. Put a stake through your heart. She'll get hurt too. Collateral damage.
After I write here, let me refresh your memory. Let's take a trip down memory lane. You know what I mean? You left me a letter saying you will always come back to me, that you can't believe how happy you are with me. Start reciting.
Please, Harry. I just don't have time for this.
Every morning when I step out and you're asleep behind me, I find a little piece of sadness in me. I carry it in my chest down Voyager Road. Every step I take grows until by the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me completely. I step on the light rail and I look back. Something, bow collector. I know it will be this until I walk back to you. You, every step I take will get lighter. It almost makes me run. Sometimes I do. I can't believe I met you. I can't believe the happiness I feel with you. You have a vast, vast soul, and I will always, always come back to you.
Okay, stop. Yes. Are you happy now?
No, I'm not happy.
Then why are you doing this?
Being a police detective, I have performed a handwritten analysis on this, so I know it was you.
Very well. I wrote it. It was morning. You slept. There was hoarfrost on the ground when I left, on Voyager Road. It was autumn. The first autumn. But Harry, please understand, it was 1,000,000 years ago. No, it was 100 million years ago. I was someone else then, filled to the brim with love for you, hanging on your every word. Oh, Harry, you were the coolest. But I am no longer that person.
This is so sad.
Has taken her place. It will devour you. Harry, I will eat your mind.
The light of the video rental shines through her dress now. A DeLorean figure, cut in black, moves below. It's still her. Her legs, her breasts, her hips.
I was cool.
The coolest. With your leather jacket and your boot-cut pants, smoking in the bus stop. I wanted you to be the rest of my life that day. And you were. Some of it, at least. You were my first. My first kiss. My first time to have sex. The first and worst time I fell in love. I will always have that with me. It's a fact. But that is all it is. It's like a ticket stub, Harry. It doesn't do anything anymore.
A ticket stub?
Yes, let's talk about that too. Let's bring it up, the zoo. In Le Jardin, the day we went east of the river, to the aquarium first, I was sad about my mother. I don't even know why. The shimmer of the fish tank on my face. The octopuses. It was just a day then, but to think. Were we there now, you could touch my hair, kiss me. Talk to me about anything, go virtually anywhere in the world. Not like now. Now our interactions are limited to pain and regret.
Can't you turn back to the person you were? I can see her in you under the gown and the robe.
And my crown of immortality? No. You scared her out of me. With your crying, the awful time we wound up having. And the cheap rental flats you could afford. Can't you see? I can never think you're cool again. I can only think that way about new people.
You're a better man now. More level-headed. More normal.
We can get a nice place this time. I can provide for you. I was young and weak then.
No, it's too late. I found someone for whom I feel the same love I did for you. Only this time, he is more careful. He will not lose me. It will go somewhere. It will grow. Harry, do you notice how none of this is very funny?
Yes, you are the least funny part about me.
I hate being that. I don't want to be anything for you. I hope the decades it takes for you to get over me have already passed.
Voyager Road, I know the place. Where is it?
It's here, Harry. We are on Voyager Road. At the end of it, 300 meters from the stop. We used to come here to rent videos.
The house?
There. You could not pay the electrical bill. It became a lightless tomb. The years you spent training for the militia, my parents' money, it was not good.
Surely the alcohol didn't help either.
Were we drinking?
Everyone has a little glass of wine every now and then. I certainly do. It's a Queen Regnant thing. I don't think it was the alcohol. It was inevitability.
There was a boat collector, light rail streetcar number
42. That is the light rail that took me to Coron, to school and work. Every morning. It's the same stop I met you at, Harry. 100,000 million years ago. No human being should still remember the position of atoms such eons ago. It must feel unnaturally sad. A sadness so ancient, it is shared even by archaebacteria.
What happens now? What is the next thing we need to talk about?
Is there really anything left? If not, we can always repeat one of the things we have already talked about. Talk about it again. If you do not feel like doing that, then you should let me go to the aerodrome.
Don't go.
I have to, Harry. Really, I've already missed the 8:30. I'm gonna go now.
I was wrong. You don't have power over her anymore. You shouldn't have said that. I am wrong about everything. You should go on without me.
Okay, I understand.
No, you don't. You're just being a martyr. And I'm really going now. The time is up. I must be on the 10:20 flight.
We'll ever see each other again.
I won't see you, but you will see me.
How can that be?
Oh, Harry. This is a dream. Can't you see? I'm already in Morova by now. Who knows how long ago this happened? A year? 2? 5 years ago?
How will I see you again then?
Right here, tomorrow night. Once this dream starts happening, it keeps happening. 3 times a week, at least. And Harry, it really, really looks like it started happening again. There's the video rental. I'm suffocatingly beautiful. And young. And I smell of tutti frutti chewing gum. Like I did that time when I asked you for forgiveness. After leaving you the first time. So long ago.
But this is intolerably bad.
Oh yes. This is real darkness. It's not death, or war, or child molestation. Real darkness has love for a face. The first death is in the heart, Harry. See you tomorrow.
That's so sad. My God, this poor man.
You're up quick. How was your sleep?
What's up, fucking
Are you
face?
sure you're okay? You thrashed around and you bolted up, halfway covered in blood from your wounds.
Actually, it was total annihilation, Kim.
I did not want to wake you. Perhaps I should have? Was it a job dream?
No, an ex-wife
The
dream.
lieutenant nods solemnly. I understand. We've all been through similar things. It can be overcome.
Just spit out the blood and get back to work. You're badass like that. Thanks, Kim. See Candace planet on a broken rangefinder. And eye coordination, okay.
Books and magazines lie scattered on the floor and on a makeshift cupboard. They are not particularly well organized.
Sift through
Most are soft covers, serialized fantastique and detective stories from the 20s and 30s. This disparate digest includes the classic Animal Adventures, popular depictions of man versus nature by amateur naturalists T&T Harpin, husband and wife, widely read by people from all walks of life. Who doesn't like nature? Who doesn't want to survive? Among what is mostly commercial fiction and serialized stories, you find a magazine cathodique for electrical engineering. Then it's back to pulp. Light erotica, an international thriller about circuit benders.
Someone's made themselves a home.
Not very good at conceptualization.
Soft covers.
Okay, leave. Moth-bitten bed sheet keeps the wind out. Scarf. Magnesium. Money and a magnesium. This great blast door must weigh over 10 tons. The rest peels off of it. Hatch is jammed shut.
Green paint flecks off the monoblock aluminium cabinet. There are rows of switches on the front panel, a frequency band, and even a keyboard.
Run your fingers across the keyboard.
The keys rattle like teeth. This keyboard hasn't been functional in decades.
What is this
The
then?
console of an anti-computation device. The generator upstairs, with wires coming out, determine it here.
Could this open the blast door?
I think, yes. Let's see. That one. The emergency open.
Turn emergency
The
open.
blast door opens with a series of clicks. A shaft of light appears, then widens as the light shines in.
Look at that.
After you.
What's there?
I don't know.
What if we get into another
Don't
fight?
worry. I have a gun.
Okay, let's go through this door. Firing sight, you can't see inside. Must have been a direct hit to take out such a huge chunk. Distant sound of cargo ships, signal horns echo on the water. Pain in your pelvis makes you wince, then you continue. Inside of the fortress, you can make out the console on the blast door.
There's There's a rain-soaked mattress on a concrete slab, only half covered by the crumbling roof. At the head of it, double embrasures, firing slits like two eyes in the wall.
B triple prime. This looks like a good place to shoot from.
Inspect the
A
mattress.
single-person mattress, modern, civilian use. Brand name, Marjorie. There's a fuel stain on the cover, along with cigarette burns, and an empty can of beans on the ground next to it, filled to the brim with cigarette butts.
Pick up the can.
The silhouette of a tobacco picker adorns the paper filter. The brand, Tio Moteri.
Materi, like the ones we found at Land's End,
I may have
remember?
been wrong when I said it wasn't important. This means the same person could have visited both locations. I didn't see any signs of smoking inside, though. If people live there, they keep it tidy. This here may also be a smoking spot.
Inspect the
There's
wall.
a firing slit in the wall in front of you, like a little window.
Touch the concrete first.
Quite old and grimy, from years without cleaning by anything other than the rain.
Look through the hole into the concrete.
The springs screech as you lean on the mattress and crane your neck to look out. Trepidation. A tingling feeling in your stomach. A small piece of Martinez coastline opens up in the square in front of you, like a tiny landscape painting. 1 kilometer across the water. The ruins look familiar.
On the left.
A towering skyscraper, its top floors shaved off by artillery fire. Capeside apartments. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33A and 33B.
On the right.
The red chimney and collapsed back of the 4-story tenement in front of the whirling in rags. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 10. The doomed commercial area.
And between the two?
The box-shaped silhouette of the whirling in rags. Its sloped roof, a tiny fleck of light catches your eye on the rooftop. Sunlight reflecting off the upstairs window of Clausia's room.
There it is.
Do you have a line of sight to the window?
More than that.
Kim, with a pair of binoculars, I would be able to see inside the
A
room.
pair of binoculars? Or a scope of a rifle? You'd be prone, lying on a mattress, barrel resting on the embrasure. I think we have it. The origin of the shot. This is the sniper's nest.
Affirmative.
Finally.
In our defense, nothing pointed here. Many leads pointed elsewhere.
You're right.
He looks north, over the fortification, then at the mattress.
Could the shooter still be here?
Where?
In Martinez.
I have always assumed it's someone local. We should move now.
Turn away. Pick up fuel. Weather artillery map showing coordinates in the Bay of River Shoal. Old medicine cabinet and stocked with drone mine. Feels eyes in the back, on your back. Someone's watching, but you can't say where. Let's go back in. Water rushes below, far down below. Okay guys, I'm going to end the stream here. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I had a lot of fun. If you want to see previous streams that I've done, go check out my YouTube channel. Link is in my bio. Hope you guys have a good day or night wherever you are, and I shall see you guys real soon. Bye!